Halo guys, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, guys. Let's go, bye. Habis ini ya, Bang.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
El Barcelona y Argentina.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. Di Lorenzo finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most notable qualities?
Well, there are engines, and then there's a turbo engine like this guy has, Peter. He never seems to get tired, and he always gives his all. Fans can certainly expect a big contribution from him at both ends. His athleticism and stamina is quite outstanding.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Well timed, excellent interception. Di Lorenzo. That is ended up in no man's land. Threads one in. Adeyemi! And he's heaved it away. DiMarco. Argentina looking to pass their way through. Vitinha goes for the shot!
Nggak malmingan kah, Bang?
Alexander-Arnold receives it in a wide position. He's found a way past. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, robust Nice challenge. Van Dijk. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Bremer does well to get it back. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. And this is Neymar. Probing pass. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Hazard. Donatoni. Now Howson. Hazard can so cleverly bypass the press. Tries to pass it through. He's found the way through. And the finish! Couldn't squeeze it through.
Ya,
Palmer. Mbappe. Palmer. Now it's Haaland. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar going face to face with his great rival. And it's Ødegaard. Vitinha. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Haaland. Mbappe. Vitinha. Raul has it in a wide position. And he's there to retrieve it. Palmer. Now Mbappe. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Oh, super ball. Shapes to shoot.
alah.
Palmer. Mbappe. Vitinha. Ødegaard. Adeyemi. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's got away. Great vision. Donatoni is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Mbappe. It's a searching pass. He's through here. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. And he shoots.
Astaga, padahal udah dibuang.
Argentina.
Enggak bang, udah senior mah, stay di rumah saja sembari ngasih si bocil yang ngeroblok ya.
With perfect timing. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Kebobolannya kesalahan terus, ya Allah.
Argentina have taken the lead. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the second half gets underway.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Mbappe. A Droll.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Looking to play him in. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now there's a fine ball. Palmer has got himself a free kick.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Adeyemi, given the lift of his goal. Azar. And Donatoni. Azar. And he's lost his man here. Oh, shooting chance!
Ya,
Barcelona
Tuh.
still behind thanks to that solitary strike.
kok nggak bisa?
Argentina finding their passes. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Palmer.
Tak santai
Mbappe.
mainnya.
Azar. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Knocks it out wide. Ødegaard. Shot could be on. Your impression so far, Jim?
Barcelona are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Can he latch on to this? Lovely bit of skill. And it's Vitinha. Looking for options for movement.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Nice looking ball. That's good vision. Now this could be a chance. Showing good feet. And he's picked it up out wide. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Barcelona could counter here. Sanchez spots it and intercepts. No, that's been intercepted. 75 minutes played. Look at the space here. There's the shot! Oh, and that should have been two.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Di Lorenzo kept his eye on it, and he's there. A Droll. Now it's Vitinha. Hazard. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Mbappe. Ødegaard! And that would have... Oh no, this does not look good. And here's Haaland.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Vitinha. It's Hazard! He scores! A landmark moment for a player of grand significance. His 50th goal. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in it, he ended up shipping a goal to the other, and it's all both teams do wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So, all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time.
Decent chance! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! That was a given, it always was.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Argentina take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
And we're done. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined,
Halo, Bang Buang, gimana? Jadi Mabar kah?
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. Giorgio Chiellini, Jim. Now there is a defender who loves to defend.
Yeah, and he's a very capable one too. I mean, this guy is all about courage, physicality, athleticism, about as hard as they come. Although I personally like to see him paired up with some ball-playing defenders. His distribution is decent, but you want him to focus on the main task, which is defending, and that he loves.
He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Girassi. And it's Kukcu. Girassi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi. For Rice. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's there to clear it. Neither side especially adventurous early on. That has been cut short. Ryerson. And it's Grimaldo. Played towards the other side. Zanetti. He's a sharp little ball here. He has found a way through. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. That has been knocked clear. Hazard. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Can he get onto this? He is just caressing the ball. Pinches it off him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now, oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona! The breakthrough strike! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
He can get that clear. Ryerson. Now it's Girassi. And it's Kukcu. Now it's Hazard. He's on it. Can he get away? And this is Messi. They're urging him to shoot. And he's heaved it away and claimed it back swiftly. That's going right the way across. Ambitious ball here. Very nicely done. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that. Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Hazard can see things others simply cannot. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Good read, needed to be. Milan have it back and can go again. Zanetti. Ball played for Kukcu. Now it's Girassi. Rijkaard. He's looking wide. And he lines up a cross. Khan claims it. Safe hands. Rijkaard. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Barcelona can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. Here we go again then. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Cherki. That has been slung wide. Played in deep.
Better control, and he would have had a selection of options.
Di Lorenzo. For Messi. Rice. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ball swung in, he gets big! And it's hoisted clear. A probing pass. Howson calmly anticipates. Di Lorenzo. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Spread it left. Kukcu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Great vision. He can run onto that. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Barcelona are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Now it's Forlan. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Raul. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's got away. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Forlan. That is lovely. Cherki. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so...
And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's a half-decent try. the shot! Rice gets rid without sophistication.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11, Messi, será sustituido por el dorsal
And it's
22,
Rijkaard.
Rosicky. Se va a realizar un cambio de
Good read.
jugadores.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Cannavaro did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Forlan. Forlan. Rafinha. The message is clear, none shall pass. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. The referee's awarded a free kick. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should they need a rise. Brilliantly cut out.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Reyes played out to the left flank. Played into space. And that is expertly dealt with.
Milan truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
And it's Rice. Lovely, now then. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Vitinha, 5 minutes left on the clock. Vitinha could try cutting inside here. And that is out and behind, it's a good block. Barcelona have their second corner now. Rice with the short one.
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Rafinha. Oh, that's fabulous. Cleared without
Habrá 2
hesitation.
minutos de descuento.
Vitinha. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And here's Forlan. That's that, the end. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Vitinha, with 200 games under his belt now, the standout name from both lineups. Don't you reckon, Jim?
Yeah, and he looks like he's raring to go here too, Peter. You can really tell how eager he is to leave his mark on this game. And when he's in that sort of a mood, he usually gets what he wants.
Bremer. And Di Lorenzo swung over. This ended up in no man's land. That has been slung wide. Rosicki, and he's in on goal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Tries a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Batistuta is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Rice. Bremer. And it's Rice. Oh, this is a great position. Quality ball. Vitinha. Showing good feet. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's a throw. Played towards the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Hazard gets into a good position. He's got tall. Oh, shooting chance! He has done it! Barcelona are back in business. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he can clear it away. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And that has left him in a heap. .15 minutes till half-time. And it's Rice. Raul. Hoisted in, climbs up big. Oh, he's got a piece of it. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Tonali.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Turns and goes back, and he shoots!
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Drives it in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ball's gone out of play. Tonali. And here's Hullet. Soboslai. Good running, strong and purposeful. Raul. Zanetti is there to clear. Di Lorenzo. And it's Rosicki. For Rosicki.
There will be 1 minute
This is
added
Rosicki.
time.
Crossing. Azar can so cleverly bypass the press. Looking for options for movement. Can he finish? It's the goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on...
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish
And we'd like
that
to inform
focus
you
and,
now that the
and try
latest
to
travel
lift the
information is
purpose
currently
again.
being
They want a good
displayed on
start
the
to the
screen.
second half.
And we are back underway.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Caceres. Batistuta. And no, that was never going to make it. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rosicki. Rice. Well timed, excellent interception.
Ini sempat assist.
And here's the chance to counter. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
He's a shot, surely! And it's hit the woodwork
Si
and out.
Tiang si offside. Smart assist lawan smart assist.
Good ball, good take. Still they trail, and time is ticking away.
Aduh.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Kadoan.
And they're back on the ball again. Picked out brilliantly, and the shots! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 25, Chalali.
60
Number
minutes played.
18, Batistuta.
That's been cut out, well
Number
played.
13, Hazard. Coming on the field, number 5, Mateus. Number 7,
Barcelona perhaps
Henderson.
contemplating their next change
Number
here.
10, El Hadj Diouf. Number 22,
Rice.
Griezmann. Substitution in progress.
He's free, he has got space.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That has been cut short. Zanetti. Now he's off and running. Rice. Opts for safety. And it's Azar. Pass somewhat off target. Griezmann absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Into the last quarter of an hour. And here's Rafinha. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Floated through.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Adams makes the interception. Mateus.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, this looks sharp. That has not gone well. Mateus aims beyond the defence. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And it's Rosicki. Pinches it off him. Griezmann. Mateus. And he's intervened well there.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Mateus. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
Both sides then taking this
Griezmann.
chance to turn to their
Coming on
benches.
to replace him is
They're avoiding the
number
blatantly
11,
obvious by not getting the ball
Darwin Núñez.
into the opposition box. That's
Substitution
where it
is
has to
taking
be.
place. There will be 1 minute added time.
Mateus, played out to the right. And here's Hullet. Knocks it into space. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. And we're done. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway.
It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim. Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players.
Oh, it's come loose. Clipped into space. And that was very necessary. And it's played forward. Bremer wins the duel this time. Nicely shaped ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, 2014-15 certainly provided some terrific highlights for Lionel Messi's career showreel. Many claimed it was his best season ever. He did, of course, win the treble. And Jim, it doesn't get a whole lot better than that.
Well, one of the pinnacles of his club career, Peter.
And what stood out for you?
His performance against Madrid's other team was just stunning, especially when you look back that they played him 6 times the previous season and didn't win once. So he just took them apart with his usual ruthless efficiency.
Oh, nice one too, very nice. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Neymar. Raul. Neymar charging forward, the ball at his feet. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Searching pass he's played there. Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Oh, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Nicely worked. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Best, a player who needs no introduction. Shevchenko, and Shevchenko! The interplay was really good, but that's where it stops.
Shevchenko really did pass up on a good opportunity then, but some of the build-up play was absolutely majestic.
Di Lorenzo. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. And it's Messi. Knocks it out wide. Raul. Damian. Neymar looking to penetrate opposition lines. Pirlo producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Neymar. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Neymar. Plays a sharp little ball here. Lovely bit of skill. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Di Lorenzo. Aimed beyond the defence, and he was quick to react. Bergamo. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. And it's Neymar. And he's worked it through. And this is Shevchenko. Raul. Berbatov. Great vision. Neymar. And there's green grass ahead of him. Cleared without complication. Messi. Pirlo. Raul. And we hit half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Signore e signori, preparate I biglietti. È ora di annunciare I vincitori dell'estrazione di oggi. Sostituzione per il Milan.
The action is back on the way.
Messi.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Rummenigge. Best can see things, others simply cannot. Vitinha tries to pass it through. Oh, that's a key interception. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Neymar. Now, can they get him away? Chance for a shot! Goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Milan have taken the lead.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose. Shevchenko! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Howson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Vieira. Berbatov. No, again there's no way through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, we've seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And this is Shevchenko. And Shevchenko!
Ngomong mas dia mah.
Another big chance that gets away.
They're just
Nggak ada yang
unrelenting,
komen.
Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Fokus ini mas. Mabar gak mas?
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 15.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their
Numero
benches.
18. Ibrahimovic. Attenzione, un cambio.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Messi. Neither of these two want to come off
Si,
second
si, si.
best.
Ini diserang terus.
Mabar. Great ball if he
Musuhnya
can get there. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome
squadnya
there.
bagus
Milan
musuhnya ini.
clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Now it's Neymar. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game.
Gol dia menggol. Bentar. Iklan Reis.
In with the
Kalah terus lah.
challenge. There were better options before the ball was
Neymar.
lost. Easy to save from
Apanya?
up here, I know.
Jah.
75 minutes played. Distributed tidily.
Curbes ini ngeri coba.
Is onto this.
Anjir,
Elects to cross.
orang-orang top up semua.
And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now he's got space here. And that pass isn't the best.
Ya, sempat asis tahu.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Rice cuts out the pass. Rummenigge. And it's Thuram. And it's Vieira. Pirlo is always looking to break
Wis atik
lines.
Pirlo, wis atik iki, atik smart assist
Best.
pisan.
And it's made its way to him.
Milan nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Passes short and sharp. Gets a good foot in there. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 20. Viene sostituito con il numero 21. Owen.
Udah lah, kayak smart assist saya. Thumbnailnya no smart assist. Musuhnya banyak pakai smart assist, frustasi aku. Susah. Musuhnya smart assist. Kartunya bagus-bagus.
Barcelona are making a
Nggak
change
ada lah.
now.
Well, his stamina was called into question.
Oh, he's hit the bar!
Ada Ibrahimovic.
Rema is there and he can get that clear.
Il quarto uomo
They're
indica
avoiding the
2 minuti
blatantly
di
obvious by
recupero.
not
Nggak
getting
ada
the ball
idealis,
into the
idealis.
opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Idealis kalau punya uang.
Rafinha. Vitinha. And it's Hazard.
Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Di sini nggak pakai smart assist. Pakai smart assist.
So in the end, one
Penting.
goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a
Kalah terus. Dah. Pakai smart assist saya. Ayo main, Mabar. GG. Oke guys, kita lanjut guys. Kalau nggak ada fitur Smart Assist, kita baru nggak pakai. Kalau ada fitur Smart Assist, ya udah kita pakai aja. Yalah, capek aku.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters.
Let's go guys. Pertandingan yang
Colour and
sekian.
passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here.
Kok main kan?
The presence of Franco Baresi in this lineup suggests to me, Peter, that they'll be playing quite a high line.
What makes you think that?
Well, because he's got all the qualities required to excel in such a system. Because of his reading of the game, his vision, his technique, everything you need to spring a successful offside trap.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's picked his way through. Rema, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Lah,
There were better options
aduh.
before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Now, can they get him away? There's the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Damian. Rice. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
He's found a way through. Hangs one in. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Batistuta.
Duh, kok diem?
Now it's Zico. Threads one in. That has been cut short. Baresi calmly anticipates.
Lah, kok diem?
Now it's Neymar. Zico running with the ball. Howson spots it and intercepts. Oh, what a mistake! And he's searching. Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, tenang,
And
tenang,
we have
tenang,
our
tenang,
very
tenang,
first
tenang,
corner.
tenang, tenang.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. That's been intercepted. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Howson is always getting the pitch for targets. That pass has been well
Oh, menang
intercepted.
terus.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's a mighty
Ya
effort.
Allah, main crossing
Needs
guys.
to be better, and he knows it.
you really could have done with
apa-apa
engaging
dah.
those crossers
Aku
much
kadang
higher
gitu.
up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
No joy this time. Vitinha. Aims beyond the defence. Just the goal. He's having a shot!
Ayo, smart assist ayo.
Oh, Barcelona!
Aku adalah smart assist.
The breakthrough strike. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number one contender, and he's done it again.
Zico. Messi. And he walked. Messi! And kept out
Messi,
by the
bos.
most elastic of saves.
Really
Mana bang
anticipated
Buang
that
tadi?
well,
Tadi
didn't he?
mau ngajak Mabar. Kok nggak ada bang?
Well, he got ribbed because he was under pressure.
Ah, that's a fine interception. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Well, that's well spotted. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And it's Davids. And this is Messi. And Messi! And a
Messi.
terrific save from the keeper.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Vitinha. Can he get on the end of this? Vitinha.
Barcelona really should be
Yeah.
happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
This is Batistuta. He's through. And it's Batistuta. Real chance.
Brut.
That was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game.
Let's go.
Well read. And the danger is averted. And that has been clubbed away. Turan. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now, who's going to be first to this? Although, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Messi. It's Rice. That looks a good ball through. Shin to shin, but... And the referee brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Barcelona happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Howson cuts it out. No, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Decent chance! Off the post!
Lucu.
Can he get it through? That pass isn't the best. Raul.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Tries to pass it through. Rice. And that is a little undercooked. It's Cruyff! Cruyff!
Salahan,
Nobody
salahan.
quite like him! A
Buang,
finish
Fe, buang.
right from the top draw.
Jangan
They
dioper.
have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application.
Oh, they could be caught out here. He's found a way through. He's through and all alone. Tries a shot. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Lucu banget ya Allah. Hidup ini.
And it's Davids. Zico shapes the shoot.
Musuhnya juga
Loose
cuma
ball now. There's
asis.
a chase on to retrieve it.
Kok kira dia enggak guys.
Baresi gets across to intercept that.
Aduh ngelag.
Zico.
Aduh ngelag.
And this is Messi.
Aduh ngelag.
Shoots. Oh, it's come off the upright. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really.
Sariawan.
His team in real trouble then.
And he was alert to it. And he's there to belt it
Ayo
away.
bang, katanya mabar bang.
Baresi.
Jadi kah?
The ball's gone astray.
Ya.
Raul. And it's made its way to him. A probing pass. Well timed, excellent interception. It's a searching pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's Messi. And this is Neymar. Now it's Raul. Cruyff. Ambitious ball here. Floated through. Now it's Messi. He's shifting. And Messi! Guardiola tries to clear. Zico! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Cleared away. Messi. Neymar.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That is good
Ya
alertness.
Allah.
Cruyff looks to get on the end of this. Messi. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Rice. Strokes it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Offside.
Assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh jemput, siap. Jemput apa bang?
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
So,
dorsal
time for
14.
changes on
El dorsal
both sides
11.
actually.
Messi. El dorsal 21.
That's been intercepted.
Neymar.
That's great positioning,
Serán
so good
sustituidos
from him.
por el dorsal
He's
10.
got space here.
Casa.
Oh, well played,
El
well
dorsal
sorted out.
22.
Lovely
Rosique.
passing, lovely
El
movement as
dorsal
well.
5. Se va a realizar
So
un
good
cambio de
line, and it is a corner. Otto can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's clever. And this is Nakata. Oh, that's chance for a shot. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage.
Oh, what has happened here? Face to face with the... And the shots! Cleared without hesitation. Engaging... And the shots!
Ya Allah.
Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Astagfirullahaladzim, kenapa aku ya?
There's the urgency
Dari
they need. and it nearly
dari
brought them a
tadi
goal.
di depan gawang nggak masuk guys.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, well played.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
It's
Astaga.
Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it. That was a given. It always was.
Lebih tenang.
Well,
Oke.
that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Takes a shot.
Oke, tenang ya itu.
We thought it was over. It's all square once more. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical. And his man Marmouche is on his own. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be
Untung
revisited.
offside. Untung offside.
Cruyff is flagged
Ini
offside.
Oliver Kahn ini nggak maju kipernya. Nggak suka maju dia. Ku ganti aja Donald rumah.
Looking to play him in. Oh, red. Nice interception. And that was very necessary.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Wih, kipernya maju.
Lloris needs a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Kipernya maju. Kipernya maju, guys.
And that's it.
Ayo, tenang.
Separating sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive, or
Untung
determination.
draw, guys. Late game majuin Skepler. Apa Skepler? Kamu yang bener nih nulisnya, Vicky. Aku nggak mau Oliver Kahn. Gak enak. Dia nggak suka maju. Pakai Donald BB. Berapa tadi? Kalah 5 kali, menang sekali. Goblok. Ganti aja thumbnailnya. Oke, ketemu Real Madrid. Siapa di sini yang mendukung Real Madrid? Go guys. Lebih tenang. Kata Vicky lebih tenang guys.
Oh, what a sight this is. The color, the choreography.
Bener kamu Vicky.
The fans have pulled out all the stops to make
Kata
this
siapa
a
kamu Vicky?
monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Raul making another milestone appearance here in his game number
Jelek
400,
banget umpannya.
Jim Beglin.
Well, this couldn't have happened to a better player, Peter. I say big congratulations to him. Someone who's told me on many occasions that his greatest motivation to keep playing is the love of the game. That's what it's all about.
Mathias Nunes. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Raul. Gets a good foot in there. Marmouche. Ambitious ball here.
Wih.
No joy this time.
Aduh, pandai guys.
Mathias Nunes. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Mendes. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And here's Raul. Oh, that's a key interception. Vitinha. Vardiol. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. To Messi. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And this is Messi. Flings it across.
Kok
Yeah, it was a
gitu?
shame his technique just let him down. We've all been there.
Mathias Nunes. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into
Aduh,
tunnel vision
kecil.
because he had good options around him and he failed to.
Oh
Ya
no, this does not
Allah.
look good. Can he finish? Dispatched clinically.
Kuarain ke kiper
Momentary
kenapa?
lapse exploited with glee.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he certainly had.
Marmouche! Just a fraction high.
Kok jelek Marmouche? Tendangannya Marmouche.
He got it slightly wrong.
Nuno Mendes. Looking for the run. He's picked his way through. Oh, what a stop. Had to be at his very best. Raul showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Howson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Raul providing an outlet on that flank.
Well played and well cleared.
He's given the time to pick a pass. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Played back in. Casemiro. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Vardiol.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Looks a smashing ball.
Offset.
Raul
Kok
is
susah banget
flagged
ya
offside.
menemukan celah itu.
Raul, and that's That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Quality ball. Can he get it through? Well, that's beautifully weighted. Roll gets flagged offside. And it's Zanetti. And he's picked it up out wide. This looks promising. Raul.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Nicely aimed pass. Messi. Oh, not quite.
Saki apa ini Ki?
Matthews Nunes. Now
Habrá
it's
un minuto de
Mbappe.
descuento.
Played into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that has been clubbed away. And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on
Oh
after.
nggak bisa dribble Cok.
Well, let's not beat about the
Nggak
bush,
bisa Cok.
Peter. It's been
Kayak ngelewatin
fairly flat.
set
We've
lewatan
had
gitu
little
ya.
to cheer about, so an
Gak
awful lot of
bisa, kenapa ya
questions
aku ya?
have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
We're already back up and running after half-time.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Ya,
That's the keeper's ball. Matthews Nunes. Van Dijk. Oh, there's a probing ball. Pass has gone astray. Out towards the flank.
kok di situ?
Barcelona finding their passes. Matthews Nunes. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And no, that was never going to make it.
Gitu terus ya main gue gak enak. Ya apa ya caranya?
Matthews Nunes. Barcelona still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, well played. And there's the clearance. Can he get on the end of this? Chance for a shot! Oh,
Mereka buka ruang guys, gimana guys?
It's
Buntu guys.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Guardiola. Your impressions so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Raul. And it's Vitinha. Look at the space here. Little pass back. And they're quick to get it back. And he shoots! And he has kept it out somehow.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Barcelona
Aku juga
win
hampir
their
ini,
first
Gi.
corner. The first in the game for either
Gak
side,
masuk
actually.
Gi.
And it's been taken short. Oh, that's nice. No, no way through there.
Rapat. Rapat.
Zanetti battling down that right flank. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Raul. And he's cut it out. Vitinha. For Messi. He's in a great position here.
Susah.
That's exactly
Apa
what
sih
they need to keep
cara
doing.
main itu?
Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Is there any support? He might not need it. Matthews Nunes. Mbappe receives it in a wide position.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That's an imaginative pass, and he was alert to it.
Buntu guys, siapa guys caranya guys?
Scalvini. Zanetti, the man that is tenacity personified. Knocks it into space. Raul in acres of space out wide. A reprieve.
Kok kena terus ya dari belakang dia? Gitu nggak tahu gimana caranya. Cara mainku gimana ya guys ya?
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Gimana guys caranya main guys?
El dorsal 18, el dorsal 14, el dorsal 11, Messi. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 20, Bentuk, el dorsal 21, Neymar.
The movement is
El
slick,
dorsal
the
22,
speed is slippery.
Rosicky.
The defence,
El
though,
dorsal
able to
13.
hold on this time. It's Casemiro!
Tenang.
On it.
Casemiro really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling
Masa
to
5 kali
believe being
kalah?
denied. Well, look, they know they've got a
Susah
height
banget.
advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Just 5 minutes left.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now it's Rosicky.
Kok itu? Pitinya.
Nuno Mendes. Scalvini. Madrid clearly now in lead preservation
Habrá
mode.
un minuto de descuento.
Raul. Now, can they get him away?
1 menit.
Mbappe. Will
Frustasi
be a
tuh.
throw-in. That's the end. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle.
Gimana sih
No shortage of
caranya
endeavour,
main guys?
efforts, at times effort.
6 kali kalah. Mana ki, mana ki? Apa skemaku ya kurang ya? Aku tuh kebiasaan ngoper ke striker, ngoper egg gitu ke striker. Terus L1 ke belakang supaya 1-2 sama strikernya lari. Tapi nggak bisa kayak gitu. Gak lari-lari. Smart assist, wah kok hina katanya guys. Biarin dah. Kalau bansos tanpa top up, nggak bondo uang, ya nggak apa-apa lah pakai smart assist. Kalau kayak gini, skuadnya, mohon maaf, aku pakai smart assist aja.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started here.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Well, nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Pull it. Out to the left it goes. Shot could be... He's going for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Banget. Wah, ketahuan soal asis.
Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Turns back here, probably the best option. And the return pass. Now Howson.
Ketahuan smart assist itu. Karena powernya berubah.
And we have our very first corner. Messi plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's gone loose. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Shooting chance! And he was there to
Kok
get
pas
a
ya di
vital
tengah.
touch.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Utrecht are looking to go forward now. And he's forced to go back. Alexander-Arnold. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get on the end of this? That ball looks a good one. And this is Ronaldo, showing good feet. It's gone for a throw-in.
Well, it was a really good thing he was on standby.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Pullet pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And it's Messi. So we're still where we started right now. Donadoni, and he's managed to get free. Oh, what a ball! Decent chance!
Itu hampir nggak masuk lagi. Itu hampir nggak masuk lagi.
A real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Can he finish? And he hits the net.
Bulit.
That is remarkable. All square in a
Keunggulan
matter
top
of
up,
moments.
guys.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing
Aduh,
less.
kesalahan.
You don't keep those outs. He knew. He just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely
Oh,
impeccable.
Itu dong gitu.
Utrecht grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Goes down, but nothing given. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Rafinha. Messi. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Can he finish? There it is! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it.
Bisa
He
banget ya
will own
defense-nya.
it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So we have a breakthrough.
Kena
Now
terus.
how will things develop from
Dari
here?
belakang itu.
Listen, when it
Orang
comes to
kok nggak
goals,
ya?
Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Kok aku pelanggaran kalau aku.
Messi has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
Habrá
He
2
was quick
minutos
to
de
react.
descuento.
We are into overtime. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's
Pelanggaran
given it.
mana?
Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Vardiol. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Instant-packed goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Barcelona finding their passes, and the shots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona have their third corner. Cleared without hesitation. Utrecht have the chance to go the other way. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Vitinha. Rice, and he's being shifted off it. Rafinha. Yaya Toure is always scanning the pitch for targets. Pull it. Messi, given the lift of his goal. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Dink through. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Donadoni, who's set up one goal so far. Turns and goes back. Played in deep. It's a mighty effort! Sticks it away! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Vitinha. And it's Rice. Messi. And that has left him in a heap. That's an imaginative pass. Bremer spots it and intercepts. Passing is crisp and sharp. Utrecht needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Tries to pass it through. Donadoni to Messi. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's a sharp little ball here. Cristiano Ronaldo! Howson. Donadoni. Strong running down that left flank. For Rice. Bremer. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's Rafinha. Pull it. That's going to go a long way. And reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Messi. Tries to play it through. Big chance! Goal! Utrecht! Into the lead once more. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 6.
So, time for
El
changes
dorsal
on
11.
both sides, actually.
Messi. El
Well, this
dorsal
is what we've
9.
been waiting for.
Serán
It's so
sustituidos
often the
por
case with goal
el
scorers,
dorsal 20.
little influence, but all of a sudden,
El
bang.
dorsal 10. Hazard.
Nedved
El
plays the
dorsal
game
7.
a step
Se
ahead
va a
of
realizar un
almost
cambio de
anyone.
jugadores.
Barcelona are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Foot in. And it's Berbatov. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now he's got space here. And this is Nedved.
Habrá
Rema
2
tries to
minutos de
clear.
descuento.
Vitinha. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that's that. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established.
Aduh, capek. Susah banget, guys. Ayo, ayo. Capek.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. And he's played it back. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Probing pass, and that's a good ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Daniele Massaro is someone I see as a very versatile forward, Peter.
He's played right across the front line, hasn't he?
Yeah, deployed everywhere in midfield too. As a matter of fact, he's played in defence on occasion, and relatively late in his career, I think the powers that be decided that he's best played through the middle.
What a good decision that's turned out to be.
Yeah, San Massaro.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Rice. And this is Raul. Donadoni. And it's Donadoni! Oh, what a quick... Oh, he's been caught napping! Mbappe finds himself offside.
Lupa tak matiin bang smart assist-nya bang.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
That's been cut out, well played. Donadoni. And here's Mbappe. Nicely spread. Mbappe! And he's straight offside. There's a sharp little ball here. Shapes to shoot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared away. That's a lovely, neat pass. And now they can spring out of defence. Great chance! Oh, well played, well played. So it is still 0-0. In with the challenge. Donadoni. Barcelona have reclaimed it. It's come to nothing. Looks to the other side.
Good switch, that.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Rice gets across to intercept that. Vardiol. Raul. Passing nice and neat. Can he sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And it's lofted through here. Albert Ferrer gets over and intercepts.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now.
It's It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Zanetti. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Mbappe. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Un minuto de descuento.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
He is through here. And the half-time
Kita
whistle
bahas.
goes. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How would you review the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Barcelona have played well here, and they have the all-important lead.
Habis
It's
beli
1-0.
Pep Guardiola bang.
Hacer un cambio de jugadores.
Enggak sih, memang sudah ada ya.
We start the second half. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Alexander-Arnold, he's found a way through. Alexander-Arnold making good progress on the right-hand side. And that's an excellent interception. De Bruyne.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Kalah.
Van Nis, and he shoots! Rice, Vitinha, Barcelona finding their passes. And Donadoni. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Raul. And it's Vitinha. Tries to play it through. He's shifting through the gears here. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Zanetti is in a really good position out wide. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. So, who's he going to be aiming for here? So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Smartly reclaimed. Nicely aimed pass. And it's made its way to him. Alexander-Arnold puts his foot on the gas. Can he get it through?
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Bellingham. Howson calmly anticipates. Donatoni tries to pass it through. Big chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Berbatov clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Oh, good, real chance! Oh, another save. Barcelona have their third corner. They've played it short. Donadoni hurtling down that right flank. And it's Vitinha. Nice interception, well timed. And now a sudden chance to counter. Time and again they are repelled. He's got away. Oh, nice touch. Zanetti. Zanetti made a search from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Azar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
So close to drawing level.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Bremer. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. That looks a decent ball. De Bruyne. Barcelona leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. And that pass just didn't quite work. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Vitinha, who's set up one goal so far. Well, that's well spotted.
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Alexander-Arnold did well to stay calm there. And he was quick to react. Barcelona moments now away from seeing this one out. Decent progress down the left. And that is as far as it goes. Relief
Thank you, Bang. Thank you,
finally.
Bang.
Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingered